Up. First time here, right? All right, you guys, give a warm Karma Social welcome to Connor Williams.
Thank you very much. This is not meant to be part of the act. So let's address the elephant in the room. Not me, but my mother will tell you otherwise, okay? The number of people in this bar can be counted on two hands, like the age of my group, which is fine. Wait a minute, you're older than me, which is also okay. My friends told me I'm not funny, and I came here to prove them right. Comedy is objectively subjective, and I want to start with that, because if you don't find me funny, that's totally fine. It's okay to have wrong opinions. Just get correct. Yeah. You guys want to hear a funny story? Yeah. We were down in a comedy club. It's like going to Costco and somebody asking you, hey, you want way too much of any given item. Like seriously, Kleenex enough to last for 5 generations. So a few weeks back, me and a few friends were walking around the mall, right? And I said it'd be fun to go around and name each other's defining personality trait. And it was fun at first. But at some point in time, you realize your friends don't see you the way you want them to. So we went around. Gabe was the smart one. Sure, great. Eliana was the funny one. Okay. And Naomi was the exciting one. Fine. And I was getting nervous. Nothing good was left for me. I didn't want the personality trait leftovers. It's like when you haven't gone grocery shopping in a few weeks, there's nothing good left. You have to have like a butter sandwich for lunch. Terrible. Gets to me. I'm freaking out. What's left for me? With absolute confidence, Naomi looks at me and says, Connor, that's easy. You're the tall friend. What? That's not a personality trait. That is a physical attribute. And not acceptable. They really all went around complimenting each other and turned to me and said, well, your defining attribute is your vertical extension. It's really awe-inspiring. Like, come on. That's not fun. But it's fine. I'm used to having a lot of conversations about my height. I really am. Every family gathering begins with the usual 30 minutes of, oh, you're so tall. Grandma, I hadn't realized. Thank you for bringing this to the forefront of my attention. I will address this issue at my earliest convenience. Like, I'm aware. It's fine. So, let me tell you another story. I was stacking chairs at a church, right, with my friend Sakaya, and I was able to stack 8 of them on top of each other. And it was impressive, objectively, right? And she asked, how on earth could you do that? And I said, well, I'm fluffy, okay, I'm a natural. She's like, oh, don't call yourself that. I'm like, what's the issue? She was getting all worked up over it. She was acting like it was a slur for fat people. So I asked her, what would you rather call myself instead of fluffy? And she's like, you know. I'm like, I don't think I do. What would you rather call me? And she's like, obese. Like, come on. How on earth is that better than fluffy? Seriously. And then the funniest part was how she tried to apologize afterward. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to synonym. Are you kidding me? Really, I just put a thesaurus and the first word was obese. Just shut up, okay? That wasn't gonna work for me. It's fine. I'm just saying it's hard to be tall. It's hard to look like me. It's not fun. And I bet no other group of people have felt marginalized because of the way I look. Being a straight white guy in the 21st century is so hard. You guys couldn't possibly imagine. Seriously. Speaking of injustice and hate, homophobia sucks. No matter what side of the political spectrum you land on, I'm pretty sure most of us can agree that hate is not the way to solve our differences. Despite this, our country is riddled with it. But here's the thing. If you're a bad person like me, it can be so funny. And you know who the most homophobic group of people are? Guess. On your guesses. All of you failed. No, it's not Republicans, it's not Ben Shapiro fans, and it's not even your grandparents, even though they are a close second. In fact, most of your grandparents are dead. No, the most homophobic group of people are children. I'm not kidding. Kids are wildly inappropriate. Until you've learned the social cues to know when to not say something, you'll call anyone a fruitcake. It's wild. I'll give you an example. I was at my friend's house once, and we were talking about going to prom. Neither of us had a date, surprise, I know. And I said that maybe one of us should wear a dress. His little sister, Keegan, 4 years of age, slammed her fork down and said, no, this cannot be. Boys do not wear dresses. This is stupid. It cannot be. And I'm like, girl, you can't say that. You have to tweet it. If you're going to say something so bold, at least hide behind a computer screen. Who knows? You might gain a following. I don't know. You'd definitely be invited onto Joe Rogan's podcast. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. My friends always thought I would be a good comedian. They even had a nickname for me. You know what it was? Obese. Thanks so much. Have a great one, guys.
Keep it going for Connor Williams, everybody.